More than 40 years ago, one fourth-grade teacher wrote her 50 students' names on the blackboard daily to show them how special they were to the world. That kind of gesture has left such an indelible mark on one of her students that to this day, his preferred way to celebrate loved ones is to write their names on a blackboard. Let's face it, all of us have our internal blackboards. What is written on your blackboard today? Share them with AJ as he continues to profile selfless grassroots heroes around the world. These hauntingly captivating stories will change your life.
I called my 92-year-old father in New York City from San Diego, California at 5:22 p.m. on Friday, April 16th, 2021, and said these 5 words to him. "Thank you for coming home." That statement caught him off guard, and he delved further into my reason for saying that. After I explained my reason for that statement, he was choked up with tears. The call was terminated, but I called him back about 45 minutes later. "I am home. I am home," the voice said on the other end. I asked him if he was not home before, and he said yes, he was home all evening. He went on to say that he was asleep and woke up to take my call. Thus the dreamlike reaction. All in all, it was music to my ears. My dad was never the perfect father. Is there such a thing? But I adore that man in his totality. I would not be fearful of an early grave if situations demand that I give up all my organs to keep him alive. I recall when my father would leave home for a day, and at nightfall, when there was no sight of him around, we, his children, would huddle together and comfort one another. The thought of his not coming home was very frightening, at best, for us. To survive without our father was unfathomable. The family ritual was that somebody would get one of his worn shirts, and we would take turns sniffing it. That was the sweetest aroma we could smell. It was so inviting, so comforting. To think that my mother left 4 children under the age of 4 and a man with limited childcare experience under his belt for greener pastures in the United Kingdom. Abandonment was never a faraway thought in our psyche. So to have parent number 2 not showing up was a hell of a deal for us, a reality that pervaded every waking hour. Our lives depended on our household having at least one parent coming home, and every day was a gamble. We didn't care what kinds of treats he had in his hand for us when he showed up. All we cared about was that he came home, even for just one more night. My heart goes out to all the grown men and women who had to grow up navigating life after their fathers stopped coming home. And I would not stand in the place of judgment one way or the other, as every situation is different, not simply black and white. Oftentimes, we take for granted the little things that seemingly don't value much from the grand scheme of things. But I wish to celebrate all the selfless fathers who have chosen to come back home to their children in good times and bad times. Thank you for coming home when the money was funny. Thank you for coming home in time to attend your daughter's recital and your son's football game 25 miles away. To my dear father, who is both father and mother to his children, today I'm wishing you a heartfelt, happy Father's Day. May your legacy forever be remembered, near and far, for your many sacrifices. Best of all, you never ran away, but always finding that reason to come back home.
And now, this is Chalk Talk, the time to get out your miniature blackboards and chalk, notebooks or phones, and write a short message of gratitude, hope, or apology to someone that you hold dear. Get in the spirit of living, laughing, and loving with abandon. Let's chalk it up.
My father was the first recyclist I've ever met. He took pleasure in repurposing discarded objects into elegant works of art. For years, he operated a thriving picture framing business, primarily sourced from oil cans, cardboard, wood strips, sawdust, just to name a few. The featured collage will give you some reference of what I'm talking about. The man was a genius long before he knew it. Cheers to a lifelong trailblazer.
Today is your day. Enjoy your day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Papa, I'm so grateful for the gift of life. I love you so. Happy Father's Day.